Nintendo the last couple years have made some baffling choices, and the only way I can summarize their decision making is using the word tone deaf. But they seem to have picked up the slack in late 2016 when the first trailer for their Switch was put online. The marketing was absolutely spot on and the Switch was getting positive reception. There was a little bit of a mishap during their full reveal event when Nintendo decided to focus on motion controls and when we learned about the price of their Pro Controller and Joy-Cons, but once the market got their hands on the Switch, it was unanimously praised by a majority of the press and consumers. It was loved so much that some believe software will sell because of the hardware itself, instead of the other way around. Also, launching with one of the best games ever created helped a little bit. Nintendo seems to be steering their ship in the right direction, and it's because they finally opened their ears. Nintendo's E3 presence was certainly felt this year, and it's been quite a while since I've been able to say this. If you subtract Zelda being shown off last year, there really hasn't been much. Sony and Microsoft had good conferences, but nothing was announced that would blow your mind like Sony's last two conferences have had. Tuesday morning was Nintendo's time to shine, and boy did they. Big ol' Reggie Fils-Aimé busted out and said, "Fine, you guys pissed off there wasn't a new Pokemon game announced last week for Switch? Guess what? We're making that shit. The new Mario trailer? Here you fuckers go. Metroid? What's that? I've never heard of it. Just kidding, we're making two of them, so shut the fuck up already." The one thing that was loud and clear from this spotlight, as they call it, is that Nintendo is finally listening. We got a little taste of this a few weeks ago when they announced the delay of their online service to 2018. It was a bit of a bummer, but there was some good news. Previously announced during their reveal event in February, if you were a member of their online service, you would receive a free NES or SNES game each month, but it would have been taken away at the end of that month. This left us puzzled. But when the delay was announced, they also said that the free game per month was being replaced with a service that allows you to download games for free from a catalog of games as long as you were subscribed to their online service. Just like Netflix, but for classic Nintendo games. It's just what we wanted. I believe Nintendo actually for once heard our concerns, took them into consideration, and made a change to please their fans. Jason Schreier from Kotaku wrote a great article summarizing what had happened. Fast forward to where we are now. Coming off a disappointing Pokemon Direct to many, fans had questions about no new mainline Pokemon games coming to the Switch. Even though the announcement wasn't anything more than the Pokemon Company telling us they were in fact making a mainline Pokemon game, that's all we really needed. Fans have asked for a console Pokemon game for years, and they have finally given us what we want. Maybe it's just me, but part of me believes that Nintendo had the Pokemon Company come in because of the backlash they received on the Direct. And Metroid, Nintendo has heard our cries for a long time now. It's as if the Nintendo gods have said, yes, we heard your prayers for a while now, and we're going to answer them. Yes, some people will say that it's only an announcement of a game or it's just a logo, but this time it's different. Nintendo's IP is sacred, and we know what to expect from them when they put their heart into making games. Same goes for the Pokemon Company, and lately, they have both been making some stellar titles. This is a rejuvenated Nintendo, but more importantly, a changed Nintendo. If you would have told me a year ago that Ubisoft was making a Mario game, I would have asked you what type of drugs you're on. For Nintendo to entrust Ubi with the Mario IP really shows me they are making some serious changes. They still have their usual what the hell moments like being forced to use a smartphone for chat on the Switch, but they have shown promise recently. We've been used to hearing Reggie say in interviews that they were in fact listening to their fans, but we can actually believe him now. Nintendo is finally giving us what we want for once, so make sure Nintendo hears you.